Very good morning all. Welcome you all to ATAL FDP on implementation of National Education Policy 2020, organizing by ATME College of Engineering, Mysuru. I request Dr. Shakuntala, Associate Professor in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to introduce today's resource person.
Very good morning, one and all. I'm very happy to introduce our session speaker, Dr. Deavaki Madhav, psychologist and scientific pranayama researcher. Dr. Devaki life objectives are to bring in leadership and excellence in scientific pranayama education through free camps for the benefit of society. To contribute might towards Ayushman Bharat. Dr. Devaki received her master's degree in psychology from University of Mysuru and PhD in Pranayama from Yoga University of America, Florida, USA. Dr. Devaki learned Pranayama from Guru Sudesh Mysuru and attended 250 hours advanced Pranayama teachers training camp led by Sri Guru Baba Ramdev. She worked in India Post for 25 years and she is honorary principal for 5 years in Gana Bharati Mysuru, a music and dance school for traditional Indian music arts. She was guest faculty for psychology for 2 years in Geeta Shishu Shikshana Samsthe Engineering College and a jury member of the Child Welfare Committee, a government body in charge of child welfare. To spread the benefits of pranayama and the learnings, she has conducted about 290 free camps, free scientific pranayama camps in India and abroad. The beneficiaries includes engineers, doctors, and persons from academician, defense personnel, corporate professionals, yoga trainers, and the general public. From this, more than 10,000 students are immensely benefited by the pranayama techniques. The training in breathing techniques imparted has boosted the immunity of practitioners against COVID-19. This has been one greatest achievement. This achievement is available on YouTube channel. Presently serving as honorary professor of Science of Pranayama in the Yoga University of Americas, Florida, USA, Bangalore chapter, and working with a team of cancer specialists in a central government project titled Impact of Yoga Pranayama on Breast Cancer and Cervical Cancer at Manasa Gangotri, Mysore University. She has conducted online free camps and she has participated in many webinars in medical institutes, AICT ATAL FDPs, RGYS, and Green Health. Dr. Devaki received many prestigious awards. Some of them are Yoga Acharya Award at Yogotsava Bangalore, Wonder Woman Award by Ladies Circle India Mysuru, Sarthak Sadak Value Achievers Award for International Women's Day by Nehru Youth Center Mysuru, Meritorious Service Contribution to the Society Award by Rotary Club of Mysuru, Lifetime Achievement Award by Yoga Association of Karnataka, Navika Association honored at 5th World Kannada Conference at Cincinnati, USA, Yoga Chikitsa Praveen Award at Yogotsava Bangalore, Yoga Samat Award, Yoga University of Americas, India Forum Bangalore, Vismaya Award by Shishya Vrunda Mysuru, National Women's Achievers Award by National Press Council Bangalore, International Yogi Award by Global Book of Record Bombay. She has published many papers and books on pranayama. Some of them are Managing Relationship and Mental Health through Scientific Yoga Pranayama in International Journal of RV, Scientific Pranayama book, and now one of the ongoing project is RGYS project 1108 pages Science of Pranayama book for global peace. Thank you so much, madam, for accepting our invitation. I welcome you once again, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Shall I start? Shall I share the screen?
Yes, madam, you can start. Welcome to the ATAL FTP program.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam, your voice is clearly audible.
Screen?
It is also visible.
Okay. So, very good morning to you all. Thank you for providing this opportunity just to give whatever I earned knowledge through my experience to the society, especially for the students, youngsters, for their well being. So, thank you once again. Well being is fundamental to our health and overall happiness. Having a strong and well adapted sense of well being can help us overcome difficulties and help us achieve our goal in our life. We can say the state of being comfortable and happy, healthy, or successful. Even though happiness is an integral part of our wellness, it includes other things such as fulfillment of long term goals, our sense of purpose, and how in control we feel in our life. Well being has been defined as combination of feeling good and functioning well, the experience of positive emotions, having some control over one's life, having a sense of purpose and experience positive relationship. The meaning of well-being is multidimensional. I can't explain in what is well-being like that. It isn't vast. An overall sense of well-being, wellness will not be achieved without having a balance in these five key elements: physical well-being, emotional, psychological well-being, social well-being, spiritual well-being, intellectual well-being. Let us see about the physical well-being. Physical well-being means everybody knows about some physical exercise, maybe yoga, maybe aerobics, or any physical exercise. This includes lifestyle choices. You can choose anything that affect the functioning of our bodies. In our body, the system and process, it depends upon our physical activities. What we eat and how active we are will affect our physical well-being. This can achieve by practicing yoga asana. Let us see how yoga asana helps for our physical well-being. As I told you, it is of your choice. I am not compelling, I am not forcing to choose yoga. Many other, being a sportswoman, I can say any other physical activities. But as per my experience, of course, I'm a sportswoman as well as yogi also. But yoga asana is the best because yoga asana includes that breathing techniques also while you are doing. Doing yoga asanas builds strength and tones muscles along with making you flexible. It's not only making us flexible, it tones our muscles. When our body's flexibility increases, our tissues loosen up, it gets easier to burn the excessive body fat and tone our muscles. By doing this also helps to manage chronic health issues. A regular yoga practice appears to correlate with increasing well-being, including better sleep, better body awareness, weight loss, and greater happiness. Second one, this is also very, very important, emotional or psychological well being. This is our ability to cope with everyday life and reflects how we think and feel about ourselves. 100% we can achieve by practicing scientific pranayama, I can say, because 15 to 16 years of experience is there. If we practice regular pranayama, definitely we can have a control on emotions and then psychological problems. Let us see what is emotional or psychological being. Madam is telling so much emotional, psychological we can manage with the pranayama. Let us see what is that emotional or psychological well. It doesn't mean that you don't know. Let us have a discuss about it. Mental health is emotional or psychological well-being. How much physical fitness is important? More than that, our mental health, mental fitness is very, very important. In fact, it affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determining how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Stress, while we are in the stress mood, no, actually our choices and all, no, it is not be perfect. But if you can able to control the stress, definitely you can choose a better one. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood to adulthood. Psychological well-being consists of positive relationship with others, how we will behave with others. Psychological well being is attained by achieving a state of balance affected by both challenging and rewarding life events. This can easily achieve by practicing scientific pranayama. Further, I will tell you what is that scientific pranayama. Since pranayama helps to improve our cognitive reactions, that means in our brain, that emotional reaction, what are all it happens to, it is called cognitive reaction. I can say example, memory power, concentration, learning capacity, balancing our emotions. If we can balance our emotions, we can earn the power, memory power, concentration, and learning capacity. Whatever our guru, our teacher, our lecturer, or anybody, anyone, if say something, no, if you wanted to learn, if you wanted to understand, you need to focus, you need to concentrate, you need to have a capacity to understand what it is, then only it is useful. Otherwise, simply listening to the lecture, it is not useful. You guys are no better. Third one is social well-being. This is also very, very important. It affects our, what I can say, both physical and mental. Physical well-being, this is the extent that we feel a sense of belonging and social inclusion. The way we communicate with others, our relationships, values, beliefs, lifestyle, and traditions are all important factors for social well being. These are all very, very great. How we will behave, how we will react, how we will understand each other, how we will cope up the stress with society while we are moving. Societal well being is the ability to participate, feel valued as a member, and feel connected to a wider social environment. This can also achieve through practicing pranayama. I will tell you how. Since it gives to thinking and balancing capacity, as I told you, which are helpful for all important factors for social well-being. Next one is spiritual well-being. Spiritual means you will have an idea. Sitting in front of God, chanting something, chanting mantra or something and all, the Udbati, then puja and all. Actually, spiritual well-being is this is the ability to experience and integrate the meaning and purpose in the life. What is our purpose in our life? To understand is spiritual well-being, achieved through being connected to our inner self The spiritual well-being, we can, when we can understand inner self, what we are, what is our capacity, what is our ability, that is the greater power. To be spiritually well will mean a positive engagement with others. If we know what we are, that is the positive engagement with others. No, you will behave without your knowledge. Everything is positive. Self and our environment. We can behave ourselves also. That is also important. Sometimes, hey, Devaki, what you are doing? I say something like that. We will only think, we will only talk like that. That is called our self, how we were understanding. And our other environment, outer environment. This can be achieved through Pranava Pranayama or meditation. That last pranayama is a Pranava Pranayama. That's nothing but meditation. It is a dhyana. Just 5 minutes daily you can, if you can practice a dhyana, you can achieve this. How to connect yourself, how to understand what you are, what is your ability, whether your ambitions, desires are correct or not, you can understand well. Some research shows there is a connection between our beliefs and our sense of well being. How we will believe, no, like that only we will behave. Like that only we will understand our perception. That's why here belief is a very, very important. Always we must be a positive. We should have positive belief. Oh, what is this in the world? No, in our environment, in my house, in my society. See, everybody is why they are doing like that, why they are scolding me, why they are not liking me like that. It is not like that. Let us think positively. Maybe some reason they are behaving like this. They are good. I can learn something from there. You just see, maybe in 100%, 90% they may be bad, 10% at least will be there. No, why can't you see that? That is called inner self. That you can achieve through this. It's strengthened. We can gain the strength from religion, meditation, prayer can contribute to well-being. These are all we can understand. Some good upanyasas, lectures, some our own culture. Our own culture is very rich with all these things. Every cultural event, every habba haridina festival, whatever it may be, it is having a scientific reason. You dig it out, you will be knowing. Through all those things we can achieve what we are. We can understand ourselves better. If we can understand better ourselves, definitely we will behave well in the society. The peace of mind, that wellness will automatically it comes. It may even promote healing also. If you are feeling bad, if you are feeling something pain and all, no, you sit for 5 minutes, you focus on it, you try to understand what is the pain is going on, whether healing process is. Children, definitely it's our own cells. This body is made up of single cells. It's divided, it has gone through so many meiosis, mitosis and all. Then 70 trillion cells the body is made up of. Every cells, if you can order something, like if you can focus on it, it listen to you. First you try to understand, you focus on your own cells. That is called inner one. Healing process will definitely it happens when you are having not only mental or physical any pain. If you are feeling, you sit for some 5 minutes, you focus, you just see the magic. Many researchers, it has been proved, experience is truth. Truth cannot be proved. Only through the experience we can understand the truth. That's why yoga, whatever it is, meditation or whatever it is, any breathing techniques easily cannot prove. I think You youngsters, you can prove, I believe, because your reflections is good. You are thinking positive comparatively. So have a research mind, have a practical mind. You will be knowing. Improving our spiritual health may not cure an illness. I am not telling it cure the illness. If any surgery, any damage is occur in your body, means physical body, any damage in nervous system or muscular system or skeleton system or in the heart and all. I am not telling this is going to cure your illness, but it may help us feel better. ನರಳಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದ್ದು ಆ ನೋವಿನ ಅನುಭವಿಸೋದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಬೆಟರ್. ಅವರ್ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಆರ್ ಯೋಗ, ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ to do their job better. They are doing their job. Of course, any damaged cells, nothing will come for your risk. It is not rescue. Only doctors can do that. For that, let us help. This is spiritual well-being. Next one is intellectual well-being. Seeing all these books and all, oh, madam going to say about the books and all, how to read, how to manage and all, it is not like that. How you can intellectual level, how you can bring it better. It is important to gain and maintain intellectual wellness as it helps us to expand our knowledge and skills to live an enjoyable and successful life. I'll tell you, we should not use our intelligence, or we should not read, we should not study, we should not use our intelligence for the chair. But we need chair to do some work, good work to the society, good work for us, for our family, myself. For that, you need some academic achievement. In that way, you need some intellectual. If we are 90%, 95%, if they are taken, they are intelligent. If they are having 40% or 50%, they are not. No, it is not like that. Intelligence will be in some other ways. It is different way. If you wanted to enjoy, as I told you, spiritual well-being, you need to understand yourself, your capacity. Then you can use your intellectual. It is important to gain and maintain intellectual wellness as it helps us to expand our knowledge and skill to live an enjoyable and successful life. If you have some goal, means for to fulfill that goal, you need to use this intellectual skills. Intellectual wellness is being open to new ideas. As I told you, 90% they are very bright, 50, 40. No, it is not like that. Some new ideas, creative ideas, thinking critically and finding ways to be creative. Thinking critically means we should not critique others, we should not criticize. We should criticize ourselves and find the ways to create according to our intelligence. This is possible. Exactly what I have told you, that spiritual well-being and emotional well-being. These are all the steps. Development of good study skills and time management, that is very, very important. Simply by hacking, simply sitting and simply 8 hours, 10 hours reading and getting 90%. Actually, it won't give fulfillment in your future life. You should develop good study skills. See, reading 3 hours or 2 hours, how much you will gain, how much you can gain, how much you can reproduce. Same thing, you just start out, you just use your knowledge. How within 1 hour, if you read same fruit, you should get how it is. That is, you have to criticize yourself, find out some creative knowledge. ability to challenge ourselves, to see all sides of an issues, becoming a critical thinker. We have to challenge ourselves. We should not challenge others. We have to challenge. Come on, Devaki, what you are doing? Do something. When you cannot do this, you just go for other field. Like that, you have to think yourself. You have to self-talk. You have to dig it out inside. It will be there. Development of our ideas, views, and opinions about life issues. We need to increase of intellectual well-being. Otherwise, it's not possible. This can be achieved through practicing of 30 minutes of scientific practice, my word, my friends. You just try for 1 month, can you not? You just try it. 30 minutes daily, you practice scientific pranayama. You just see your academic achievements, your behavior, your well being, your joyfulness, everything. Then you decide. Okay? Since pranayama enhances our intuition level, that is the beauty of pranayama. It enhances our institutional level, thinking capacity, taking the decision, the time of decision, place of decision, matter of decision does matter for our well-being. These are all you can achieve. It is my word, I'm telling you, I'm having my number. I will give you my number. Also, you can call me. 1 month you try. 30 minutes you sit, you focus early in the morning. Get up 30 minutes. You just spend for yourself. Practice pranayama scientifically. You are all scientists. You know the laws, rules, and regulations. For everything in our life, we need to have timetable. Then only we can achieve. Good. Being a psychologist, I think I had gone deep into it. I had counseled thousands of students. Positive feedbacks. You guys also, please try them. 5 simple ways to improve our overall wellness are, these are all 5 ways I told you well-beings. Simple way how to we can implement ourselves. Connect, talk and listen to others, and always live in the moment. Always live in the moment. Be active. Do what you can and enjoy what you do. That is very important. Simply friend says, parent says, teacher says, by forcibly, if you choose that, you cannot be active. If you active also, you cannot enjoy. Be in the present moment. Take notice. That means remember the simple things that give you joy. Don't forget it. Simple things, very simple things. While you are chewing gum, a chocolate, you just remember what makes you happy. You just remember. Or we notice it. That means focus. Whatever you will do, you focus. Then you can notice. If you are able to notice, definitely you will enjoy. Keep learning. How should we keep learning? Embrace new experiences. Try for the new experiences. You embrace it, new experiences, and seek new opportunity. You just search for the new opportunity. If you get a opportunity, even the autumn of the chance, that opportunity, if you get, no, don't leave that. Whatever it may be, the result, you just try it. Through that, you can learn better. Give what to give. Give people your time. Just give time. Hey, I don't have time, Baba. Hey, tomorrow let us meet, Shaila. No, I don't have time. No, don't say that. No one will have time. We should make some time to meet the people. We have to give our time, our words, and our presence. That means you be with them, you just talk to them, spend some time with that. That is okay. Well. Wellness is the complete integration of body, mind, and spirit. I hope you can understand. At the end, there is a question session. Is there anything if you want to ask, you can ask. I hope I'm trying to understand. I'm trying you to understand better. All are my ways. I put all my ways, all my intelligence. Hope you will get it. The realization that everything we do, we should realize whatever you will do, whether it is a wrong or right. Realization is very, very important. That everything we do, think, feel, and belief affects on our well-being. It affects on our well-being. This is George Anderson's his word. It is life also. The realization is nothing, that everything we will do, we think, we feel, and believe affects on our well-being. That's why think positive, feel positive, believe positive. It affects on your good well-being. Why does well-being matters? Over the last decade, researchers have discovered that people with higher levels of well-being are more sociable and energetic. Who are having well-being, these are all research work. In socially, they are very sociable, energetic, more charitable and cooperative. These kind of characters who are having, you have to decide their well-being, wellness is very good. And better liked by others, they are liked by everyone. Abdul Kalam, Modi ji, who doesn't like? They show more flexibility, ingenuity in their thinking, and are more productive in their jobs. Once again, I wanted to repeat this. Why does well-being matters? Why? I am happy like this only. That's a temporary. Why the well-being matters is, over the decades it has been researched, we have been seeing the people, not present situation. Youngsters, Vivekananda, how much you will love them, love him. Researchers have discovered that people with high levels of well-being, the people who are having high levels of well-being, they are more sociable and energetic, more charitable and cooperative, and better liked by others. They show more flexibility. Whatever we will do, sometimes we will do wrong and all. No, they will flag, okay, this time, no, next time you don't do that. Maybe some reason you have done it. They have more flexibility. They're very kind enough. They're having more knowledge how to think, and that the way of thinking is entirely different. And in the job place, you can take, they're productive. They are having a productive characters. That's why well-being does matter. I hope you understand about the well-being, wellness, why we need, what does it matter. All these 5 well-beings, and then how you can implement those. Again, 5 tips I had given. For each and everything, I used to say, scientific pranayama. The breathing technique, it helps you. Let us see how it is. Okay? Scientific pranayama breathing technique. What is this pranayama? Let us see the basic. I hope you guys are knows about it. Pranayama. It is on the fourth limb of yoga. Yoga means you will have idea about asanas, exercise. No. In yoga, asana is also there, pranayama is also mudra, like that it is there. Pranayama is one important wing of that, limb of that yoga. Pranayama is nothing but a breathing technique, that's all. You need not think about something else. It is a breathing technique. Am I audible? Please answer me. Am I audible?
Yes, madam. You are
Okay.
clearly audible.
Okay, thank you. Then why can't we call it as a breathing instead of pranayama? Because I am telling it's a breathing. Breathing will have inhalation, exhalation. Of course, in pranayama will have inhalation, exhalation. Special one thing is a retention of the air. We will hold the air for some time. That is one major difference. Breathing and then pranayama. Another one is breathing means through the nostril without our knowledge. It is an involuntary. For the minute 16 to 18 times we will breathe. Okay? But pranayama, it is not a involuntary, it is an voluntary breathing. We will have control on our breath. That's why it is called controlled breathing. Pranayama, it is a controlled breathing. Instead of 16 to 18 times in pranayama, we will breathe per a minute 60 times, 20 times, 15 times, 10 times, 4 times. Due to your experience, even one time also. That means control. We will have control. It isn't voluntary. Control means how we will control. You know how difficult to control the air. We are also breathing air only. How we will control? That is scientific. To know about it. That's all. Nothing else. Yoga itself science. But why I am telling this scientific pranayama means I wanted you youngsters not to, I don't want you leave yoga like some spiritual like that and all blah blah blah. No. It will have science inside that essence. We should dig it out. Controlling the air means it's not easy. We need to put some techniques to control the air. We will have some tools like that only in pranayama. While we are breathing air, no, we have to control through the tools which is present in our body. Here, our skeleton system and muscular systems are the tools. We are using our skeleton system and then muscular system. In the muscles, abdominal muscles, chest muscle, throat muscle, we will use not other. In the skeleton, the ribs, pelvic and pectoral girdle. Through these three bone system, these muscles, we are controlling our breath. And then breathing without our knowledge, you don't know. See, I am talking, but I am breathing. You are listening, you are breathing. While you are sleeping, you are breathing. I know. But in pranayama, it's not like that. We will apply some force on the tool to control the air. Here, we are applying force. Where we are applying is very, very important in pranayama. We are applying force in the throat. Throat only we are applying, not to the nostrils. Of course, nostrils are the way. Our air will enter through our nostril only, like breathing. Here we are applying force here. Through here only we will apply the force. We will inhale forcefully, we will exhale forcefully. Each breathing technique will have their own systems. How we can apply the breathing means you please observe here. See, you sit and you can try. Then only you can do pranayama properly. Otherwise, it affects because our lungs, our body, till from our birth till now, it has been adjusted for 16 to 18 times. When we are doing 60 times in Kapalabhati, 12 times in Bhastrika, 4 times in Anlom Vilom, like that and all, no, it may affects. That's why scientifically we have to do it. For this, some principles, basic principle you need to understand. Sitting and then environment. We should have some airy, good, airy room. You should be practiced in the room temperature. Otherwise, lungs may affect. Definitely, it will affect. It should be in the room temperature, at least starting. And then while you are sitting, spine erect. That's the one word. That means your lower back. You can feel the lower bone from there, some 5 inches. It should be straight. Your neck and then head. Head, neck, and then your low back should be in the straight. Should have some loose clothes. Inner clothes should be loose because the capacity lungs, it will expand. Contraction and then expansion. Empty stomach, you need to practice. I'll tell you why and all. You have to close your eyes because pranayama demands your focus, concentration. Our mind is a monkey. If we close only, so many thoughts will come. When we open, while we are doing something is going on, when we will think about it. You need to. Detail is there. I request the college staff, who's head of the college, if you are permit me, I'll come to your college some 4 to 5 days. I will teach how to do the pranayama. Per day, 1 hour will do for me. You can learn in detail here only the outline I am telling. Okay, just I will request, it's my request. Students, you can also put your request to your principals or also management. If they arrange free camp, I'll come and conduct them. Okay, thank you. Let us see the benefits out of it. First, we should have some benefits, some rewards. Then only we were going. It strengthens connection between body and then mind. Increase lungs capacity and takes care our lungs. It is taking a much care. Improves cardiovascular health. Increases oxygen level and absorption. That means oxygenation. It improves oxygenation. This situation, what we need. Helps in detoxification. It purifies our all nodis. Nodis means nothing but tubes. It may be nerves, it may be blood vessels, it may be energy channels. It detoxifies. Rejuvenate our living cells. I am telling you, rejuvenate it living cells. Not affected or damaged cells. Act as a stress reliever, stress buster. Pranayama is a stress buster. It boosts our immunity. What else you want? If we are increased our immunity level, COVID, not only COVID, any type of virus, if it enters also, it will struggle in our body. That's all. We are not struggling. It will struggle and it will burst it out. And the example, my scientific pranayama students, they have not suffered much. Simply it's come and go. That's all. Okay. Four main things, five things from scientific pranayama. One is oxygenation, rejuvenation of the living cells, detoxifications. It is a stress buster, emotion balance, to maintain emotion and physical balance. And it is a immunity booster. These are all benefits. Can't you not spare 30 minutes? Yes, definitely you will spare. Let us see one by one, just with the demo, no, I will try to explain it, but in detail only in the camp, you need to attend the camp. Online camp, it's 15 days, once online, it is keep on going on. You can enter into the Telegram app, their scientific pranayama group is there, you can enter into it easily. You can go through that. Otherwise, college campus, I will come and teach you. First one is Bhastrika Pranayama. It is called bellows or fire breathing. Before watching the demo of Bhastrika, let us see the benefits. It brings the proper balance of three doshas. That means Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Now everybody, Omicron. Among you guys also some cold, cough. That is all due to this dosha, kapha dosha. This Bhastrika Pranayama, it's a very good for this kapha. Effective for lungs problems, strengthens the lungs. Drains excess phlegm from the lungs. You try this. I'll come to the demo. Now only you can try. Good for brain oxygenation. What is brain oxygenation? You need to attend the camp. Benefits the nervous and motor system. Effect for neurological issues for the brain, nervous system. Works on the physics speed. This pranayama, it works on the physics principle. Pascal's the law of pressure. In detail, if you want to know, you need to attend the camp. Let us see Bhastrika Pranayama, how we have to see that straight posture you can make out. It should be in the chin mudra or any mudra, whichever you want, whichever it is comfortable. Have to close your eyes. Head, neck and then low back should be straight. This is Bhastrika Pranayama. I call it as a bellow breathing also. You see, in this Bhastrika Pranayama, abdominal muscles, we will lift up the abdominal muscles while inhaling. While exhaling, chest muscles will come to the normal stage. So while inhaling, these abdominal muscles will struck here, diaphragm is there. From the back side of the diaphragm, it gives the blow. While exhaling, chest muscles just give the blow on the diaphragm upper portion of the body. So what happened while you are inhaling, when the pressure is on below the diaphragm, upper portion of the body will be in vibrative position. While exhaling, a lower portion of the body will be under vibration, because while it is giving, no, that vibrative energy will produce. Pascal's law says that in the closed vessel, if you give a blow in any corner, there is a vibrative energy will produce. It distributed the portion of the body equally. Detailed explanation, definitely I will give in the camp. In here, the inhalation, exhalation should be in 1:1 ratio. That means time taken, speed, both are should be in the 1:1 ratio. That is Bhastrika Pranayama. Here, while you are inhaling, you should take 2.5 seconds. While you are exhaling, again 2.5 seconds. Inhalation 2.5 seconds, exhalation 2.5 seconds. That means within 5 seconds, your respiratory portion should be covered. Okay, the inhalation, that means you can count 1, 2, see, 1, 2, 3. You can count inhalation and then exhalation. God. Next, Kapalabhati breathing technique. Let us see the benefit. Here I am not telling, see, Kapalabhati Pranayama. I told you Kapalabhati breathing technique, Kapalabhati Kriya. Because in this Kapalabhati, only forceful exhalation will be there, but inhalation is passive. But in pranayama means both inhalation, exhalation should be in 1:1 ratio, should be both are forceful only. But in Kapalabhati, only exhalation will be forceful, while inhalation, it is a normal inhalation. Forceful exhalation, normal inhalation. This Kapalabhati, I will like to call it as a king of all pranayama, because what are all character the king will have, same Kapalabhati will have all the that positive characters. Like that only, for king, he is having some restriction, like Kapalabhati is also having some restrictions. Okay. This Kapalabhati benefit, it strengthen lung, again increase lung capacity, helps in removing blockage in the heart and lungs. That means without your BP, I mean, if you are having a heart problem, you should not practice this. But if you don't have any heart problem and all, no, if it is not diagnosed, no, this Kapalabhati is, it is very good. Any mild blockage, if it is there, before come to the what I can say medical position, the blockage will be removed. Detoxifies all the system in our body. 80% of the detoxification will takes place from the Kapalabhati. Oxygenate dead space. Dead space means whatever air we will take, we are not going to exhale full air. Some air will be there only. It takes a place in our lungs. So that place is become dead. So these dead space, no, this the practicing Kapalabhati, we can remove, energize the nervous system and rejuvenate brain cells. You, for emotional balance, well-being, you need brain cells to be rejuvenate properly. It is a stress buster. Increase heat, removes negative emotions. Any negativity. If you are feeling bad and all, you practice 5 minutes for the Kapalabhati, all your that negative emotions will move off. It works on physics principle, impulsive law of physics. It works on the principle of impulsive law of physics. Let us see how that Kapalabhati it works. I told you, no, only exhalation, inhalation is normal inhalation. It works on the impulsive law of physics. That means just I wanted to brief out about this law. You might have know about the law. Simple things. You need not remember also. Here in impulsive law, in short period, how much force you will apply on that portion, on the position, there in nearby places or nearby organs, no, it will energize in the vibrative energy. The vibrative energy will produced in such a way you can't even think how much vibrative energy will produced. Here, while we are doing, we are giving a force on the navel region. I will show you. Here we are giving force, and according to impulsive law, while we are applying in the short period, uh, that force we much force if you applied in the navel region, nearby organs means that pancreas and then spinal cord, backside of the spinal cord, end of the spinal cord will be there. It affects. So the spinal cord will be under the vibrative energy. If any problem, as you know, spinal each all this in our parts of the body, one or other way, it is connected to the spinal cord. So if it is any problem, if it is any inactive cells, it motivates, then the cells started working properly, rejuvenation will takes place. Let us see the demo. Kapalabhati here, only forceful exhalation. Inhalation is passive, normal inhalation. For the inhalation, we should not give any force. See, only 1 second one. See here. You can see pressure here. We are applying force here. Also, we are applying here. We are giving a. We will contract our muscles backwards. Here around the navel region, we need to contract the muscles backside, and then chest will be expanded in the nose through the nostril. You can feel, you can put your fingers near the nostrils, you can feel the hot air 1 second once it comes. You have to do it for the 1 second. See, inhalation, we are not at all putting any efforts. The passive inhalation is taking place while you are exhaling only. You can hear the sound. If you practice at least minimum 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes, you see your how you will be active. All your inactive cells, if it is any inactive cells, will be there, no, it will be opened up. Okay, this is Kapalabhati. We must be very careful. While inhaling, there is no force. It automatically, while you are release these muscles, no, then automatic that passive inhalation will takes place. Bahya Kumbhaka. Bahya means, as you know, that outside. It's a Sanskrit word. Kumbhaka means retention of the air. That means outside retention of the air means we are not allowing any air inside our body. We will stop that air outside only. That is called Bahya Kumbhaka. That means here we have to find out the way where air can enter into our body. Then we need to lock all those holes. As in our in cold season and all, no, or any airy season, how we will close the doors and windows not to enter air inside like that. Here also Bahya Kumbhaka, we have to find out the that air where it enters, there we need to lock means we have to put some bandas. I will tell you how to put bandas and all. Then we can stay for some time. We need to stay for some time, some 5 seconds or 5 counts or 10 counts is the maximum enough starting, or 3 to 4 counts will do that. Then afterwards you have to release all the locks and then you need to inhale. I will explain while showing demo. Let us see the benefit out of it. It increases the body temperature. It increases the body temperature. What happens increases the body temperature means it works as a some it is smoothing our systems. It provides physical and mental health benefits. Protects the brain cells. It protects the brain cells because it gives the rest for the brain cells. Improve lung capacity, strengthen diaphragm. I have seen the diaphragm in Bhastrika also. They strengthen the diaphragm is very, very important. Reduced level of stress and anxiety, and even improved longevity. Longevity means, see, according to our breathing style, our age, like that, and research says it longevity and all that means whatever our system is there, no, nervous system, maybe respiratory system, circulatory system, these are all time will be extended. Improves connection, your concentration and memory power. Actually, from Bahya Kumbhaka, you guys daily 10 times will do that. It improves your concentration and then memory power. Bahya Kumbhaka, as I told you, we have to find out from where the air will enter. So we can make out through the nostrils, eye, mouth, and then ear, the air will easily enter into our body. But however it enters, no, it has to go through the throat only. There is a windpipe is there, it will go through the windpipe. So you, if we lock this windpipe, air cannot enter into our lungs. So what we need to do is just bring your chin to the collar bone. Two collar bones are there. Here we have to bring it, and then you just press it simply. I mean, very smooth press. You have to do this. You contract around the muscles smoothly. You need to contract around the muscles. There no windpipe. No, it will become contracted. So you cannot. The air cannot enter into that. From where another the air from where it enters through the navel region. Air will enters through the navel region. That's why what here for this, no, this called chin lock or jalandhara bandha, we will call for this lock jalandhara bandha. You need not remember. If you cannot remember all these jalandhara bandha like that and all, you can definitely easily you can remember as a chin lock. Then here navel region, you need to see this is the navel. You have to contract around the navel region muscles. You have to contract inwards. Here, navel region, around the navel region muscles, you have to contract the muscles inside. You have to pull your muscles inside. Then the navel portion will become closed. So this is called Uddiyana Bandha. Otherwise, we can say navel lock. Okay, we can say navel lock also. Third one is anal region. From the anal region also air will enter there. How we can lock anal region? Anal lock means around the anal region muscles, no, upward contraction of your muscles around anal, like sitting only you can try this. You can just pull your muscles upwards, then anal lock will take place. These three locks we have to apply. One is navel, I mean, chin lock, navel lock, and then anal lock. Then you just stay for some time. First, you have to exhale the air, then apply three locks, say stay for some time. Then afterwards, you release the locks, and then that means you just open this chin, and then in the you contracted the muscle. No, you leave the contracted the muscles here. I mean, in the navel region and the anal region. You inhale slowly and then exhale slowly. It is somewhat tricky, but you can enjoy. If you are practice this, you can enjoy. See, first I will exhale all the air. I will try to put the chin lock. I will bring this chin to the this is called collarbone. Here I will bring this chin to this neck region. Just I will mild press here also in the navel region. You cannot make out. That's what experience is truth. You need to experience it. You have to contract the muscles and then anal lock. Like this only position, some 5 counts. You don't go for 10, 15, 20 and all. Maximum is 10 counts. You just count it. You stay for some time. Then you release the chin lock and then navel lock and then anal lock. Just inhale, exhale. Then after exhalation, again you have to apply the lock. So this is one, if you cannot bend downwards, you can lock like this also. Here you can contract your muscles here. There you can, yeah, you can avoid entering of the air there. Again, navel lock and then anal lock. Say for sometimes, some for 5 to 10 counts. Then release, inhale slowly. You can make out here and then exhale slowly. See, I told you no force you need to apply here. This is Bahya Kumbhaka. Here we can give the rest for the brain. Brain cells will rejuvenate from this. That's why I mean, the concentration, memory power, it is very good for concentration and memory power. Another one is a beautiful pranayama, Ujjayi pranayama. This is called victorious breathing or ocean breathing. What is this Ujjayi Pranayama? Victorious breath. That Ujjayi Pranayama means, Ujjayi means conquer the control. You have to conquer it. Here, what we are conquering is means our breath. We are conquering the control on our breath. That's why it is called victory. Conquer means victory. Victory, we have to win the victory on our breath by controlling the breath. That's why it is called victorious breath. Ocean breathing also calling, because now you can try that while you are breathing this. If you are listen to that waves sound, no, in the ocean, same wave sound will come while you are doing this Ujjayi Pranayama. Same type of that sound will come. That's why it is called Ujjayi Pranayama, ocean breathing. It is very, very good for thyroid. If anybody is suffering from thyroid, you please contact me, because I have researched on this. Okay, not only Ujjayi, some combination of that thyroid, 100% it comes into the control without any tablets. Okay, I am the live example for you. Since 10 years, I have not taken any tablets. It is under the control. Okay. So these are all help. It helps in balancing the breath, enhance the oxygenation. It is in this period, no, COVID period, cold period, this Ujjayi Pranayama is the best oxygenation process. It increases internal body temperature. That's why any COVID, any virus, it enters through the throat, means here only the temperature will be created. How means, I will tell you while demoing, no, I will show you how the body temperature will rise, generate heat in the throat region. I will show you how the heat will be generated. Heat treatment to the throat and all respiratory system and the chest, lungs and throat generates internal body heat. It is similar to the massage for the internal organs, as the core becomes warm from the inside. That's why it is a very good for thyroid or any COVID, any virus. If it is enter, any infection, it happens in the throat, our chest, our lungs. This pranayama is a beautiful pranayama. It helps in curing chest congestion. Now, at present situation, we are all facing this lungs infection. It boosts the immunity, soothes and rejuvenate the nervous system. It is, you will enjoy this, I know. Relieving stress gives a positive attitude. Without our knowledge, our attitude will change. That's what I told you, know. Pranayama enhances, increases our intuition level. Without our knowledge, you try. This technique is based on the principle of heat treatment. See, Ujjayi Pranayama, same position only we need to sit. Here, Ujjayi Pranayama means what we have to, you have seen in the Bahya Kumbhaka, here we have to apply the chin lock. Chin lock. So that means this chin, you have to bring to the collarbone, you have to press it. With the chin lock only, you need to inhale slowly, very slowly. That is ocean breathing. You will be able to feel that. Then after inhalation, stay for some time, because while you are inhaling, in this chin portion, it is not allowing air enter easily because you have locked it. So, but forcefully you are inhaling. So here friction will takes place. So when it friction will takes place, heat will be generated here. When heat has generated here, any infection, any granule or any infection, it happens here. No, it gives it works as a therapy. Then again that same hot air, no, heated up here, because this portion will become heat, the air will be heated up. Same hot air enters into your chest. If you are feeling cold now, congestion, you can try this. Here congestion will be cured. Then again it will come to the lungs, any lungs congestion, no, it yours. That's why after inhalation you have to stay for some 3 to 4 seconds. Afterwards you have to close the right nostril. From the left nostril, you have to exhale. Again, I will explain now. See, we are inhaling and then exhale completely. I have exhaled. Nothing is there inside the lungs. Then I will lock it. See, Jalandhara Bandha. Now I am inhaling. See the sound. See how the air has filled. You can make out the position. Stay for some time like that. Only you just stay. Here the hot air is prepared. The hot air is working here for the congestion. Then after some time, you have to open this lock and exhale through left nostril. After exhalation, see it is empty. Again, you will have to apply the lock. While you are applying the lock, easily air is not entering, but you are giving force. See how the body is going rise because here no, the chest is expanding. Slowly you are inhaling. While you are inhaling, some sound will come. You need not worry about it. That is called ocean breathing. Then hair no heated up here, then it works here in the throat, in the chest, in the stomach region. Any infection in the throat, any infection in the chest, any infection in the lungs, it gives. You just observe, you just listen the sound. This is only demo I have explained. I explained very outline explanation I had given, but you need to attend for the camp. For each pranayama, I need 1 hour to explain and 1 hour to I'll make you practice. This is Ujjayi pranayama. It is very good and very beautiful. It increases your memory power. Another one is very beautiful pranayama, Anuloma Viloma, alternative nostril breathing. The heading itself will shows alternative nostril breathing. Alternate, that means if you inhale, where you will inhale, there you should not exhale. You have to exhale in other nostril. We are having two nostrils, left and right. So through one nostril you need to inhale, through the other nostril you need to exhale. This is alternative nostril. From the left nostril, always you should start from the left nostril. You have to close your right nostril through the thumb, and then you have to inhale through the left nostril, and again after inhalation, you just close your left nostril, and then from the right nostril, you have to exhale. After exhalation, from there only you need to inhale. Then, after inhalation, you need to exhale from the other nostril. That is the meaning alternative nostril breathing. From the left nostril, if you inhale, means there only you should not exhale. This pranayama, it works on the principle, beautiful psychology principle. The second well-being is, I told you, emotional or psychological balance, mental balance. Only this pranayama, if you practice 10 minutes, you see the beauty of emotions, how you can balance. Because WHO, even psychologists, they have proved there is a relationship between emotions and then breathing. You can prove yourself. As I told you, experience is the truth. Truth cannot be proved. Experience cannot be proved. Because every individual is unique. Their experience is unique. Their thoughts is unique. You experience yourself. See the stress level. See the emotion level. See the well-being. See the joyfulness. While you are crying, you see the breathing pattern. While you are laughing, you see the breathing pattern. While you are under stress, you just feel the breathing pattern. While you are depression, you just see the feeling, your breathing pattern. It is a different. It shows definitely there is a relationship is there for your breathing and the emotions. That's why this Pranayama, it works on that psychology law. Another beautiful law, Bernoulli's equation effect, physics law. Here, what Bernoulli, of course, it's a huge this thing, just it is outlined. Bernoulli says, in the narrow tubes, fluid is passing. If you apply less force, whatever fluid velocity, it is not going to change. But their present nanoparticles, the movement of the nanoparticles is vigorous. That is Bernoulli's equation theory. We need to apply this theory for this anuloma viloma. Then only I told how much it's anulom vilom like a queen. Rajamata used to say. Rajamata, there is no restrictions for her. She is a warrior. She is a mother. She is working woman. She is a housewife. She is having all rights. No restrictions like king. She can go anywhere. She can eat anything. She can mingle with anyone. Like that only this Anlom Vilom. You have to apply that Bernoulli's equation theory. You need to apply psychology law, emotions and then breathing. Ma'am, how? I will tell you, don't worry. Just I'll explain very simply in detail. When I conduct the camp, I will explain it. While you are in, see, every human being lives on pleasure principle, desire principles. Yes or no? Everyone, we want pleasure only. Pleasure comes from where? Our dreams, desires, ambitions. We are having a rights to dream it. We are having a rights to have a desires. We are having a rights to have a ambitions. But each person is unique. They cannot have uniformity in desires, ambitions, and goals. But are we able to understand this? We are understanding, and then why we are understanding what is our capacity, who we are, our inner self. Are we? According to that, we will have desires, dreams, or ambitions? No, because these are all natural instincts. It comes naturally. While you are dreaming, you are not what you are not mentioning whether I can dream this or not. Tirukanurva Ura Munde, that poem, everybody knows it. Everybody will have that desire. They can have, no problem. They can dream. But when the desires, dreams, ambition, it is not fulfilled, then inside struggling, stress will start it. Tug of war. Why it is not happen for me? Why it is only happening for me? Why I cannot fulfill for this? Why it is not coming to me? Why I am not capable for this? I am capable for this. Like that, and we started thinking. Instead of that, no, my standard is so much. My knowledge is so much. My environment is so much. Of course, I should not. I can dream it, but I should not have, I should not decide it should happen. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೋಗ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. Okay, that we are not doing that. Nobody, even me, everybody, we are not doing that. So these things, this natural instinct, you cannot control also. You can control through our anuloma viloma using this psychology principle. While you are inhaling unconditionally, you just inhale your dreams, desires, ambition. Don't say, don't disclose to anyone. Whatever you want, you just dream it, desire it, have a pleasure while you are inhaling. It is not effect for others, it is not effect for you also. It will be fulfilled because there is a relationship is there. While you are exhaling unfulfilled desires, unfulfilled pleasure, unfulfilled dreams, you exhale it, don't disclose anyone. It goes like that only. Any your disappointments? Who is the reason for your stress? Which place is the reason for your stress? What is the matter for your emotions? What make you cry? What make you feel? While you are exhaling, you just leave that. In such a way, if you dream, if you practice this Anuloma, you see the beauty of Anuloma. It is my experience. I am having more than 25,000 students all over the world. I have implemented thousands of students. I'm having all positive results with medical proof. It's not blah blah, please. Okay, let us see the benefit. Helps in reducing this only Anulom Viloma. I need more than 1 hour to explain. I hope I am going to come to your college and conduct the camp. Helps in reducing and alleviating all the stress and anxiety from the mind, and the body will be relieved. Increase oxygen level in the cells. There is evidence that it can benefit the brain, the respiratory system, cardiovascular system. Medical reports, medical papers, it is proven that right and left brain, it can balance through this pranayama. What else you want if it is left and right brain is balanced? Helps to relieve depression, stress, anxiety, as I told you. The working principle is based on the physics Bernoulli's equation theory. For the narrow tube, if you apply less force, the more movement in the fluid nanoparticle. That means in the arteries, the oxygen moves very fastly. In the veins, all our wastes, it moves fast. Then the exhalation, through exhalation, it detoxifies. Inhalation, oxygen will distribute it all our 37 trillion cells. What else you want? If all cells are oxygenated, they will start working beautifully. Then your well-being, without your knowledge, it comes to your pocket. And this, it works on the psychology principle of the relationship between breathing and emotions, as I explained. I hope at least some 10 to 15% you are able to understand. Let us see the practical. See that this is the posture you have to sit. See, while I am taking this hand like this, that's how we can say some straight line means. According to Bernoulli's principle, we are not applying using our body muscles because we need to give less force. Then only the oxygenation will be more. The oxygen particles will moving all over our body and supply the. That's why this posture, it's for the increasing of the chest. Physically, we will just extend this. Pulling our hand backside means here we will get the place. See, I told you we have to use thumb and then two finger combination because from alternative nostril breathing, our left and right balances. 100% it should have alternative nostril breathing means we need to close 100% one nostril. If you simply closing like this means definitely gap will be there. There won't be any 100%. Just to enjoy that fruit, left and right brain, you need to one thumb and then two finger combination. Let us see. Alternative nostril breathing, Anuloma Viloma. See, thumb closing right nostril. Inhale from the left. Now you just see any movement is there here. No, very slow because I am applying very less force. Then from two fingers, I close the left nostril, exhaling from the right nostril. See, from the left nostril, you have to inhale. After that, using these two fingers, you need to close the left nostril And then from the right nostril, you have to exhale very slowly. See, there won't be any force. See here, the breathing proportion ratio is exhalation should be more than inhalation. Exhalation should be more than inhalation. 1 is to 1.5 ratio or 1 is to 2 ratio. Inhalation and then exhalation should be like that. See, like this also you can practice. If you cannot practice like that, any pain is there, no, you can practice like this. Okay. But the finger movements, finger arrangements are very, very important in the Anulom Viloma. And then while you are inhaling, exhaling, the sound of the breath only you can hear. Even if I come to near to you, no, I should not hear that. In such a way, you have to inhale and then exhale. Next, Brahmari Pranayama. I hope everyone has read it in papers or news. You can heard it. Nitric oxide will produce more. That is very helpful for this COVID. If nitric oxide is produced more, the COVID virus is there, no, it will burst it out. This Brahmari Pranayama, it enhances nitric oxide while practicing this Brahmari Pranayama. That's why in the present situation, Brahmari Pranayama is also much helpful. Why it is called it as a Brahmari Pranayama means while you are practicing this Brahmari Pranayama, the sound, no, it is like a Brahmara. That's why it is called it as a Brahmari Pranayama. For this Brahmari Pranayama, that special finger arrangements will be there. I will show you. Let us go through the benefit of this. It calms the mind and soothes the nervous system. The vibrations thus generated makes one feel mentally, emotionally relaxed than physically. While you are practicing this, that sound vibration 1 is to 50 times, 60 times, 100 times, it enhances in your brain. That sound vibration, no, it relaxed emotionally than physically. That's why this Brahmari Pranayama, it is also a short-term stress buster. Daily stress will be in the college, at home, or working place. Some minute stress, it won't be a very long. Those stress and all you can just daily, if you practice 10 times, no, it will bust it out. It reduces the stress, anxiety, anger, and frustration. Reducing blood pressure, it is very good for blood pressure. Removing throat ailment, as I told you, nitric oxide will produce it. Any congestion is there, no, it removes. Breathing technique, this breathing techniques works on the concept of forced frequency against normal frequency. For this I can give you example for this principle. See, what I am speaking now, what I am giving lecture, you can hear this, you can hearing. If I amplify my voice, then also you can hear. There won't be any irritation. If any problem in the amplifier or some noise it has comes, means it irritates you. That means in the normal frequency, what normal frequency is there? If forced frequency, if you amplify, if you use that voice, enhancing our voice also, if it is suits, if it matches, halu jenutar, there won't be any problem. That sound, that's why, from the mic also, if anyone speaks, no, you won't get irritated because it is adjusted in such a way, normal, forced frequency against normal frequency. Let us see I will tell you, that arrangement, finger arrangements are very, very important here. For this, we will call Shanmugi Mudra, we will call it. See, for ring finger, you have to mild press in the tear gland, see here, and then small finger somewhere here, and the middle finger, you have to press the forehead. Then the forefinger, pointer, no, you just keep this thumb, no, mildly you close your ear. Mildly you can close. On the vessel, we will close the plate, no, like that. Then inhale completely. While you are exhaling, no, makara, we have to say humming, like that. You can hear the sound. Here your tongue and then teeth should be in, it should not touch each other. It should be free enough. So from every time you have to inhale, while you are exhaling, you need to stretch your breath. Okay, this is Brahmari Pranayama. Next, Udgita Pranayama, Omkara. Nothing but Omkara. It's a very good for, it is also good for BP. If you are having any blood pressure and all, no, it is very good. It is also a stress buster. The spiritual well-being, you can get it from this. But you should not treat this pranayama as a spiritual. It is for everyone. That pranayama is for everyone. It is not only constructed, it is not only for one religion or one place or one community. It is for everything. It is for their good. It is very, very good for brain, heart. What else you want? But you need to practice this scientifically. Then only you will get that brain balancing, brain cells, it balances. It balances heart. Sudden death, you can hear all that sudden death and all. You can avoid all those things. It is a good for depression, insomnia, that means sleeping problem and brain problem. Improves memory power and concentration. It relieves stress, anger, and then anxiety. Effective against hypertension, BP, and then kidney disorders. Nowadays, some kidney stones. It is very good. It helps to cure the nervous system, acidity problem, sleeping problem, and dreams problem. Calms the mind, brings stability. It gives good immunity and self-healing power, keeping our mind and body in a relaxed state. You can enjoy after practicing some 21 times, that's all. It may take some 5 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes it may take you, just to see afterwards how your status is. The lungs expelled more carbon dioxide from Udgita. Only this Udgita pranayama, we are exhaling air through the mouth, only this. Let us see the demo. See here, the lips movement are very, very important. We have to close our mouth, center of our mouth, little small aperture opening. That's all. Very small aperture opening. Then we have to exhale. While we are exhaling, we have to contract this abdominal muscles. We have to contract inside and then we have to exhale. These both now should be balanced. Okay. Udgita pranayama, it's a combination of akara, ukara, makara. Here two equation takes place. Akara means here the vibration in the navel region. Ukara means vibration in the chest region. Makara means vibration in the head region. That's all. Akara, ukara, makara means nothing. While you are practicing this Udgita, the vibration should be produced in navel region, chest region, and then while you are at the end, the head region. Then only Udgita is scientific. You have to feel that. Truth is feeling, experience. You have to experience this. You just see the mouth arrangements. You have to inhale deeply. While you are exhaling, see this abdomen portion, no, it goes inside. See, Here O and then Ma will come. That Okara, 3/4 of our breath. For 3/4 of our breath, we have to give for Okara, only 1/4 Makara. See, Okara only. In the end, Makara. While you are Makara, you have to close the lips. While doing Okara, you have to open the lips, very little small aperture opening. When you feel your breath is closing, you just close the lips and then chant Makara as I told you in the Brahmari Pranayama. Next, last but not least, Pranava Pranayama, meditation. What I can say about meditation? Spiritual well-being. I told you, daily 5 minutes, children. If you come to the college, if you get the time, you sit somewhere quietly, observe your breath, normal breath. Here we need not give any force to the throat or abdomen region, nothing doing. Normal breathing. Observe your nostrils. Inhalation, you observe your nostril and then brain, that's all, nothing else. You sit, you just observe, you just allow normal breathing. You extend the normal breathing how much possible, should not apply force. You just keep on observing your breathing, inhalation. Keep on observe your exhalation. You just observe the beauty of inhalation, how the air is entering through your nostril and going to your brain. You just observe the movement of the breath. And then while you are exhaling, you just observe how the air is coming out, how the beauty of the air. If you keep on observing your breath, the breath, that oxygen, only oxygen can go through your body, inner body, it can enter. So that oxygen, that prana vayu, take you to each and every cells. Here we can recall 2016 for the Japanese, they have received Nobel Prize for what you know that? Oxygenation of the cells. Here in Pranayama, Bhastrika Pranayama, Anuloma Viloma, Pranava, oxygenation it takes place. Then 2019, I was in America. There they have announced American physicist, scientist, he has received this Nobel Prize. For what you know that? The percentage of the oxygen present in the cells, for that they have researched on it, they have received. See, thousands of years back only in our yoga, it includes everything. But we are not practical oriented. We are not research oriented. Hence, all our ಆಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ all our ಋಷಿ ಮುನೀಸ್ what they had given, other country they are researching, they will find out they will make out the beauty of this yoga, they have started researching. Where we fail, let us think about it. Of course in our generation we are failing, but I am having belief that you guys are definitely you will have a research book. Why, what, when? You keep on questioning everything. Find out the reason also yourself. Be research oriented. This Pranava Pranayama, in the Dhyana state, in this Pranava Pranayama state, Bernoulli's equation theory you just recall here. Here we are not at all applying force, only normal breathing. We are stretching that, we are not controlling, we are stretching that. Very less force. You see the movement of that oxygen or our toxin levels, it is very vigorous. Fraction of a second, 37 trillion, it meets the 37 trillion cells, and it supply the percentage of the oxygen, how much it requires. That is Pranayama. I can explain, I can make you recall that football team, 14 junior football team boys, how they stuck in 14 days in the cave without light, without food, without water. The children's luck is the coach is a monk. Generation together, they are in the meditation. They are in the Pranayama practitioner is. He made the children to sit and make them to practice this meditation. That's all. Everybody, you knows it. You might have seen in the newspapers and the news TVs and all 14 children's peacefully without any much damage in their health, healthily they will come out from the caves after 14 days without food, without water, only through the meditation. Because we who are all practicing pranayama, we are having more than 20% of the oxygen compared to others. Here we can recall the chemical reactions, cellular reactions. Carbohydrate plus oxygen releases carbon dioxide, water, and then energy. Same thing when meditation, oxygen level has been boosted up, their chemical reaction takes place. More water has released in our inside the body and energy has released. This monk coach, he has not allowed their students to move anywhere because don't want to waste, nothing is there. What else you want? You can understand the power of this meditation. That's all. Sit one place calmly. Observe your breath. That's all. Minimum 5 minutes, there is no maximum time. Benefits. The mind becomes steady, lower mental tension, agitation, release tension, anger, and anxiety. Supplies required amount of oxygen to every cell. I told you, 2019 they have received Nobel Prize for this. Gives physical and mental strength. Provides relief from mental stress, physical and psychological disorders. That means emotional balance, we can get it. Helps in high blood pressure and heart problems. Cures problems related to sleep and bad dreams. Works on principle of Bernoulli's equation theory. Nothing else, just to simply sit in this. Any question, please? Thank you. It's a question session. Please ask any questions related to
Dear
this,
participant,
related to psychology or pranayama, well-being. Thank you.
dear participant, if you have any queries, kindly raise your hands and you can interact with resource person. I, I don't think so, madam. On behalf of ATM College of Engineering, Mysuru, and organizing team of FDP, I would like to thank today's resource person, Dr. Deavaki Madhav, for sharing his knowledge on well-being. I hope participants will make use of your shared knowledge. Just a minute, madam. I have received. one question. Yes, sir. Deepthi, you can go ahead. Yes, madam. Madam Deepthi, you have raised your hands. Can
Yes,
unmute
please.
your mic.
No hesitation. Ask any question, any small doubts. Nothing.
Deepthi, Madam Deepthi, raised your hands. If you have any question, unmute yourself. No, madam, none of the participant is not asking any question. I think they are well.
No, madam, there is two reasons. One, if they cannot understand anything, what question they can ask as a lecturer, you know that.
Yeah,
Second one is if they understand everything, also there is no question.
there is no question. I think they are all, the participants
So
are
I don't
all
know
aware of
what I
this
had
one.
to take. Even in my camp,
No, no,
also
no,
same thing
second.
will happen. I always used to say this.
Yeah, I, okay, any questions from the participant side?
No problem. You can give my number. You please note down my number. Any
Definitely.
hesitation, you can text
In
me
WhatsApp group,
944
yes.
940 6844. Once again, I'll repeat 944 940 6844. Even YouTube
Okay.
also, you can go and search scientific pranayama Devaki Madhav. You will get.
Definitely, I will share your number in WhatsApp group.
And
We
the
have a
YouTube also,
ATAL
madam,
FDP.
the Devaki Madam YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
yeah,
They
definitely,
can
ma'am.
visit, they can see even for the present situation, how we can face it. My upanyasas also there for students. They can make use of it. It's my request.
I will share that YouTube link as well as your contact number. Okay, madam. On behalf of ATMA College of Engineering, Mysuru and organizing team of FDP, I would like to thank today's resource person, Dr. Devaki Madhav, for sharing his
Madhav,
knowledge on
sorry.
Madhav for sharing his knowledge on well-being. Madam, I just and as reason Satish uh, just now.
Yes, please.
Okay.
My video is
Yes,
off.
sir. You can go. Can move forward. You can unmute yourself. I enable the mic. Can ask the question.
Good morning,
Yes,
madam.
Ravi Kumar.
I'm Satish Chandran from KPR Institute of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore.
Yes, sir. Please welcome. I'm happy.
Fantastic session on the scientific pranayama. I've been doing this for some time, for some many years. Just a simple doubt: can we do this pranayama any time of the day? Maybe no during.
It's a better empty stomach. All the pranayamas you cannot, usually you have to do it in empty stomach. Early morning is the good. Otherwise, evening. I'll give you the tip. If you have some water and all, if you drink some water after half an hour, it is a better to practice. Any
Okay,
juice, coffee and all, no, after 1.5 hours you can practice. Any solid foods after 4 hours you can practice.
okay, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Madam, kindly turn on your camera, madam.
Yeah, I don't know. It's muted from your side, madam, please.
No, we have enabled for the presenter both audio as well as video.
Video, I don't know why it is not coming. It shows disable. I'm clicking that. You can
It's
share your
okay,
video.
madam. Not okay.
Oh, you can share your, when your screen share like that, it is telling.
Okay, okay. There may be some technical. Yes. Next
Okay,
participant,
can
Mr.
I?
Ravi Kumar S.
Yes, thank you,
Yes.
madam. Good morning, Devaki, madam. It's a
Good
very good.
morning,
It
sir.
was a very good session and healthy. I can call So sweetly you have put across all the importance of pranayama and the benefits of it. In the beginning, as you said, the wellness, there are five wellnesses you have addressed, like
Okay.
physical, emotional, spiritual, intellectual. I think all the five wellness what you have mentioned are interconnected. That means one
Yeah.
influences the other, and
Yes.
one has got an influence over the other. But people have to address all the five. I mean, be aware of all the five wellnesses, so that one contributes to other, and one complements one other wellness. But
Yes.
my simple question is the people, the ordinary people. I'm talking about the ordinary people, middle class or lower middle class people who actually should be aware of it and should be practicing it. And
Okay.
the problem with them is the awareness again. No
Yes.
matter how many times you tell them, how
Mm.
many lectures they listen, they tend to just take it as a normal thing and just forget it.
Yes.
Because I don't know what may be the problem, madam. What do you think? Far as you
Um,
have seen, few
mm,
people, especially the upper middle class people, they practice it and get the benefit of it, and they
mm.
will be aware of it. Middle class and lower middle class people, they will be busy with their own daily life and social problems, so they fail to recognize the importance of this, and hence they fail to get the benefits of it.
Yes. So
So
reason
how do you
is
think you can address this issue, madam?
no, actually they're focusing. They are focusing on their family matters. See,
Yes,
I can
yeah, that's
say,
it.
for your father, no, he is concentrating on the children education. Otherwise, how to look after in-laws or father and mother, and then financial factors and all. They are keep on thinking about that
Mhm.
instead of thinking about their that. That's what I told you. Know inner self, what we are,
Mhm.
how much we can do it. Sir, according to
Mhm.
survey, actually, I had given one this thing talk about this stress. I had referred some
Mhm.
160 papers. See, 87,
Okay.
87% of the ladies under stress.
Mm.
42 percentage of gents under stress. Then
My
out
God.
of these ladies, 87 under stress,
Mm.
unfortunately,
Mm.
72% they don't know they are under the stress.
Oh my God.
Then
Yeah,
other 22% no, they have got no time to relax it.
yeah, that is a challenge. That's what I was
Yeah, that's what.
mentioning here.
That
Mm.
means we need to focus. That's why 30 minutes of this pranayama. Actually, COVID, it teaches
Mm.
how important this breathing is.
Mm. Yes, if I could mention here, madam, in some countries they make this 5 years of military services mandatory for all the people, all the citizens, just to teach the discipline in their life. Like that, we should be doing something which makes them mandatory to know all these things and practice all this, because it's a good thing. It's nothing wrong in making it as mandatory. Maybe by some authorities or the government or somewhere, we should be
Yes, sir.
start
Yes,
doing it.
that has to be.
Maybe
That
that is
has to be. That has to be done. For
yes.
see, as you as a lecturer, you know better. I think so. Even as a father, also, I can you can make out something. We forcefully starting. We need to implement.
Yeah.
Sometimes it
Then only the
success.
people fall in line.
Yeah. They will the forcefully they are trying to understand because they have to for the technical any other reason and all they need to go through those things. They may become change.
Mm.
I think some force should be there in our should be implemented in India. I feel sir. See, compared to other
Uh,
countries, US and then UK have traveled. The compared to there, no, they are having awareness about their own health.
yeah.
Here, actually, if we are healthy physically as well as mentally, then only we can look after our family, our friends, our society, our community. That we need to understand.
Yes, that's as simple as that. The people fail to recognize or understand that. That is the tragedy. Yes, sir.
Even see G triple S no actually from yoga they're having a class first class no they're having the my class like that some 2 years they have implemented very good
Mm.
result there.
Very good.
In somewhere I think it should be there. At least for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, let us only make them forcefully.
That's all.
Sir,
We're trying
out
to
of
do that.
100%, let them have some 50%, otherwise 30%.
It is being tried, madam.
Yes.
Actually, now in our university, they have
Yes.
started this induction program in which there is yoga classes also. Compulsorily,
Yes.
all the students in the first year when they get admitted, and
Yes.
they are trying to inculcate that in the curriculum and college practices.
Okay.
Hopefully, we can achieve something there and make people aware of it.
Definitely, sir, because DSSS, I had received the feedback. I have only
Mm,
taken the classes.
yes, ma'am.
I think they need
And
some psychological class also. In psychology class, no, especially for first year students. From the PUC
mhm,
start away, they are come to the engineering. There is
mhm,
a lot of stress will be there. In PUC portion,
exactly.
books are different from engineering.
Yeah, that is also tried, and almost, and
Definitely,
even
fear will come, sir. Because I
yes,
have
that is there.
seen.
So
For
the
that, you have
transformation
to do
has to be
something.
smooth. The
Yeah.
transformation has to be smooth, and we should see that they're
Yeah.
comfortable in all
At least
respect,
first year
so that they
students,
can
sir,
take up
I'm
this
telling
graduation
you. First year
professional
student,
course. Yeah,
some
exactly,
weekly
exactly.
one class or 15 days one class, some counseling class. I think it helps.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you
So
so
thank
much.
you for interaction, sir. Really.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay.
My pleasure.
See, in your also, I'm a request. My request. You just conduct some 4 days or 5 days camp. Freely, I will come there and I will teach the students. Let us see. Sir, let it 10% student get on, sir.
That's it. That's a good beginning. It will be a beginning.
Yeah,
So
it is
we'll
a
definitely
beginning. They will be
we'll,
motivated. Their friends will be motivated.
we'll definitely consider your offer, madam, with respect, with a huge humility, and we'll discuss it with Bhagrashri, madam, and we may be contacting you very shortly, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Okay. Dear participants, do you have any questions? Can interact with the resource person. Okay, that's all, madam. I hope participants will make use of your shared knowledge on well-being to strengthen the connection between body and mind.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
madam.
Thank you for
Thank you
giving
for
this opportunity. Thank you once again. Thank you, children. I love you all. Please practice for 30 minutes, at least 20 minutes. You just see 1 month. I told you, it is my word. Only 1 month you try. I'm not telling you to try a full life. You just see the difference. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Okay,
With
thank
your
you, madam.
permission, I can leave
Definitely,
the
madam.
salt.
Yes,
Thank you,
madam.
madam.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much, madam.
Love you all.
Mm.